In this video, I want to talk about how to go out there and assess different cryptocurrencies as potential investments. In other words, I want to talk about how do you go out there and find value, right? How do you know which cryptos are undervalued out there in the cryptocurrency markets? And in this video, I'm going to give you five ways in order for you to have a better understanding of what you're investing in and the potential it has to grow exponentially into the future. Now, before we dive into all of that, of course, none of this is financial advice. None of us have a crystal ball. We're all relatively speculating on the cryptocurrency market. Now, when we talk about altcoins, it's anything that's not Bitcoin. Bitcoin makes up over 50% of the overall cryptocurrency market. But we're trying to find which other cryptos have real world utility, right? Which other cryptos could you see solving real world problems in our world today? And I think when we think about that, we have to start by assessing cryptos that are relatively big in market cap. However, if you can find some that are lower in market cap, this could be really good because they could print more gains in the future. But I think you have to balance that a little bit. You want to have some household names that you know really add utility that already have been in the space for a little while as well. Now, we're going to start by, again, going through some factors to consider when you're considering undervalued altcoins. There are 5 factors that I'm going to talk about in this video. And then we're actually going to talk about some cryptos that I think are some diamonds in the rough, if you will. And they are kind of on a scale in terms of like how big they are by market cap. Some are bigger than others, but they're all similar in a lot of these ways that they all have, number one, technology. Assess the technology the company's bringing to the table and this use case for the altcoin. Does it solve real world problems? Are they trying to tackle a big issue? Right? So I think one of the big areas right now is real world assets, right? Tokenizing pretty much everything, right? The tokenization of securities in the future is going to be very, very big. We heard that from Larry Fink, the CEO of BlackRock. At least he believes that it's going to be a big area to watch. But you have to assess their technology. Are they adding something big to the space? And when you come into crypto, there's a lot of different sectors out there, right? And I came in by way of the meme coin sector. It's a lot of fun. You can make a lot of money. You can lose a lot of money though too. And I quickly learned, okay, the meme coin space is fun. It is what it is. And I'll dabble in there, but I'm not going to be all in on the meme coin sector because I'm a value investor first and foremost. And a lot of this has to do with your risk appetite, right? How much risk do you want to take? But again, when considering undervalued altcoins, number one is technology. What are they solving? Number 2 is the team. Investigate the team behind the project. What's their pedigree? What's their background? Who are they as people? Do as much as you can. And sometimes things fall between the cracks and we just, things come to surface that we didn't know about the person or what have you, right? They could be a really good person on the surface and they turn out to be a bad person. But we still need to do our research and mitigate some of these risks. Now, what makes this difficult sometimes in crypto, sometimes we have anonymous devs, right? And it's interesting because Bitcoin is anonymous. Kind of interesting. But I think when we look at altcoins, a lot of times the top altcoins have figureheads. They're run more like organizations and companies. So do your digging. Find out who the team is, what their pedigree is, what their background is, what other things they've done in their business life. Number 3, though, when considering undervalued altcoins, is community. There's no doubt about it. A strong and active community can drive adoption and innovation. And it doesn't matter how big or small the market cap is, these communities matter, right? And when we take a look at like XRP, for example, it checks all the boxes. Technology, the boxes we've covered so far. It's got the tech, it has the team, and it has the community, right? So when we take a look at community, whether it's big or small, if it's just beginning or it's been around for a while, how active are they? How engaged are they? How passionate are they about the problem this company's solving. Number 4, market cap. A lower market cap indicates potential for growth. So take that same example. XRP, massive market cap. However, it still has massive potential, in my opinion, because of the pent-up interest and just how big they could be. But you could certainly find some micro caps that have the tech, have the team, and have this smaller community that could print you bigger gains. There's just more risk associated with that. So understand that higher the market cap, the less it could really X from there, theoretically, right? Theoretically. The last thing when considering undervalued altcoins, you've got to be a news junkie. You've got to be an update junkie. You have to be living it and breathing it when you're an investor, especially when you're a diversified investor, always looking for opportunities. That's what I'm always doing. I'm always looking for another thing that I can invest in. And I want to slowly but surely build out this large base portfolio where I've got pockets of every different sector and different ideas and different companies that are all doing something different to add to the blockchain industry. Different tech, maybe a different type of way of solving a particular problem, right? And this is something always that's important when we take a look at when considering undervalued altcoins. You need to stay up to speed on the news. Now, let me give you a couple examples of some of the cryptos that I like out there that are relatively large, but still a lot smaller than Bitcoin, let's say. Cardano is an altcoin for me. So underneath Bitcoin and Ethereum, I hold a lot of Cardano. They're known for their smart contract capabilities and sustainability focus. They've got a growing DeFi ecosystem, which DeFi is getting bigger and bigger. I think it has significant potential, right? And again, I've assessed it through looking at the team. It's a very strong community, by the way. The market cap's still relatively low. Another one is Chainlink. Chainlink, a decentralized Oracle network providing real-world data to smart contracts. I think it could play a huge role in the DeFi space, number one, but it also can play a huge role in tokenizing RWA, or real-world assets. VeChain is another one I've liked for a really long time. When we look at the tech there, the use case, they focus on supply chain management and product verification. It has big-time real-world application in a variety of different industries. Retail, agriculture, just to name a couple. There's another crypto I talked about way back in 2021, and this one just kind of popped in my head as we're kind of talking about this. Theta. Theta. Theta is a blockchain project focused on decentralized streaming, which could, who knows, revolutionize the streaming industry in the future. Another one in that same vein as Theta, Render Token. AI-based token, but again, in that same kind of world of the different ways that videos are rendered. So there are a ton of different plays right now. I mean, there's so many different sectors, so many things happening. It's hard to kind of parse it all out, right? This is why, like, I want a big pie chart and small little pieces of a lot of cryptos, and then the backbone of my portfolio is Bitcoin, right? This way I know I've got a nice backbone of support in Bitcoin and Ethereum, and then otherwise I'm kind of fishing for some diamonds in the rough, right? And there's so many other cryptos out there, guys, that I think, you know, are going to be big, right? They're going to be big. And it's so hard for us to find out. I mean, you look at crypto gaming, right? The future of gaming. There's going to be some major games. What's going to be the Fortnite of Web3? The first big game that takes everybody by storm. We saw Axie Infinity back in 2021. It was awesome, but it wasn't a great game. It was just being played for people to make money. But now I think we're coming into the next era of crypto gaming plays, and there's going to be a ton of winners in that sector. The AI sector, the DeFi sector, the layer 2s. There's still a lot of layer 1s that I think are going to be here to stay. So hopefully this video helps. It gives you some things to think about, how you kind of go about investing in the cryptocurrency space. And I want this to find you well. If you found some value in here, drop a comment down below. Let me know that you did. I always appreciate seeing that. Also, smash the like button. That definitely tells me you got some value. And share this video out there with some friends, especially people who are new to the crypto space, looking to get into cryptocurrency. this will give them a nice starting point, I think, nice thing to consider as they're looking at different assets out there and what different things do and what they bring to the table. So appreciate you guys as always. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel too so you don't miss out on any more content, and we'll see you in the next video. Take care.